No game is for everyone. Is it true though? I might have found a game that's actually for everyone. Well, I mean, yeah, almost for everyone. Every adult. Every adult gamer should play this game. Hi, I'm William Hoen, and today is a new Convoluted talk about a game, and we're gonna talk about Nier Automata, a game developed by Platinum Game in 2017. I've slept on this game. Nier is the game everybody knows. This character, this design has been seen everywhere. It's part of pop culture at this point, but I haven't played the game, and I think many people haven't played the game. I don't know if it's because of the overly sexy android people, but I don't know why I haven't played it. It's everything I like about games. It's an action RPG. Everybody knows I like action games and RPGs and action RPGs. But I don't know, and there's a few quirks to the game that I'm gonna talk about. There's gonna be some spoilers, but I'm gonna start with a very short TLDR that doesn't spoil anything about the game. Like, just as I've said, if you're an adult gamer, just go play it. And there's so many accessibility options that even if you really suck at action RPGs, you can play this. There's an option if you put the game on easy. Okay, it's already pretty easy, but then there's even a button that you can press, and then your character is gonna dodge by themselves. They're gonna attack by themselves, do combos, do all sorts of things. You can play Nier Automata. Yeah. There's no barrier of entry. Even the price. I got the game on the PlayStation Store for sale. Got the Game of the Yorha edition for like $20. It's really not that bad. You can probably get a physical copy for $10. So it's definitely a very accessible game. Now, it can be incredibly difficult. I try just for fun to put the game on hard, and it gets pretty hard. But yeah, at the time I'm recording this, I've played about 30 hours, finished the game, got the real ending. We're gonna talk a bit about it. I'm not gonna spoil the ending, actually. I'm not gonna go deep into the story, but I'm gonna talk about some quirks of the game. So here's your warning. If you really want to play this game as blind as you can, I don't know if it's possible. The game has been out for quite a few years now, but stop listening and go play the game. Come back later. I'll be there. This video, I mean, who knows if I'll be there, but the video is gonna be there. I'm in some kind of existential dread right now, having played Nier Automata for quite some time. It's definitely a game that will make you think about life, your beliefs, and there's a lot of stories and a lot to unpack in Nier Automata. Honestly, like, no joke. But yeah, if you want to go as blind as possible, now is the time for you to leave, because then I'm gonna talk once again. Not gonna spoil the whole thing. If you listen to this video, you're still gonna have a lot of surprises, but you will lose some. So here it is. Let's do the little thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is your last chance. 0. Alright, spoiler time. So, this game has a lot to offer. You start playing almost like a shmup. Those vertical side-scroller. And you play that for a little while, and then it becomes a third-person action RPGs, and then at some point later in the game it becomes a side-scroller, like 2D side-scroller, and then there's other shmup sections, and the gameplay always go in some places you wouldn't think when you start playing, and it keeps things fresh, and the way the controls are mapped, I won't go into detail, but it always makes sense. It's never weird to shift perspective or shift how it's played. It just works, and it shouldn't, honestly. When I looked at some gameplay, I was like, I don't know, looks kind of weird, I'm not sure, but no, it just works. So first thing is that it's always shifting, and then you play through the game. You can ignore most side quests. They're pretty much fetch quests, but when you finally do them, there's a lot of backstories to them and a lot of lore, and it's incredibly interesting to see where it's going, what's happening to the NPCs, and the quest in itself is pretty much a fetch quest, but the stories around the fetch quest is really, really interesting. But you don't have to do them, because you can put the game on easy. You won't need any quest reward to complete the game. You can just do the main objective. This is pretty much how I played it at first. I was just doing the main objective. The story evolves, and it really makes you think. It goes into really deep and hard concepts. It goes into life and death, but also there's a section that is pretty much about suicide, and it's existential dread, the game, and there's a lot of twist to the stories that you really won't see them coming. At least I didn't. I got quite a few surprises with the story. The story is really good, but the gameplay also shines with the game also shines with the gameplay. It's a convoluted talk, I'm going places. But yeah, it's an action RPG. It's really heavy on the dodges. You can time your dodges, and then it opens up to new combos. You got your standard like normal attack on square and heavy attack on triangle, and your dodge, and you have little bots following you that can shoot. It's like your gun. You can switch combo. You can switch weapon mid combo while you're in the air, and you switch from your short sword to a giant sword, and it's really, really good. The gameplay is really good, and the story is good, but then the soundtrack, oh god, this is I'm gonna put some music here. Alright, I'm gonna take a break, put some music, and you'll see what I mean when I talk about the soundtrack. Just listen to it. I'm gonna put like a minute of music here, so have a good listen. Alright, so that should give you a pretty good example of what the music in Nier is. It's pretty amazing. So you have this music with the nice graphics for a PS4 game. I'm playing on a base PS4. It looks great. It's not perfect. It's a 2017 game, but and yeah, with the sound, the gameplay, nice story. It's all coming together really, really well. But then at some point you finish the game, you know, you roll the credits, and at the end of the credits there's a message saying like, yo, you got one ending, it's great, but the game has a lot more to offer. You know, you should really play it again. And they really emphasize that. Yeah, they really push. They push you through to play it again. And then when you play it again, you'll get a lot more stories. You know, the main character, 2B, you're playing as this female android, 2B, in your first playthrough, and you have a sidekick called 9S. And when you play the second time, then you're gonna see the perspective of 9S. At some point, the two are, you know, separated, and you see what happened while you were playing 2B. What happened to 9S? What are his motivation and all. And so you see that, and then you complete this playthrough, you see the credit roll, you got a lot more new, you know, lore and backstories and stuff. And so the credit rolls again, and then the game tells you, well, you know, if I were you, I would play it again. And so you play it again, but this time you'll play as a completely different character that's gonna, you know, bring you to new things you haven't seen, new stories, you know, all new stuff. And then you're gonna roll the credits, and it's gonna be, hey, you know, I think you should play it again. And then you play it again, and you get another ending depending on some choices you make, and then there's another ending. So the ending works with all the alphabet letters. So there's A, B, C, D up until Z, or Z, I suppose you say. In French we say Z, but anyway. So of course most are like, you know, troll endings. The real endings are, there's 5, A, B, C, D, E. Those are the big endings, like canon endings. And yeah, I've played them all, and now I'm replaying the game right now, working a lot on side quests. I want to do all the side quests. And each time you play the game, you keep your levels and weapon. You can upgrade your weapon, you can upgrade your skills. There's really a lot to do in Nier, and then I've been watching a bunch. Go, you know, if you type like Nier Automata story explained or something, there's a bunch of fantastic videos that go really deep into the lore and story. Some people have really dissected Nier, and with good reason, because, as I've said, it's been a while since I finished a game with this feeling that stays with me. There's, you know, it really makes you think about a lot of deep stuff, deep life stuff. It's don't get fooled by the sexy android on the cover. And there is, you know, there's a disclaimer I could put here. There's a lot of panty shots, alright? I'm not gonna lie. The way 2B has her skirt always, you know, you know, when you do a jump and a dash, you see some stuff. There's quite a bit of fan service. It didn't bother me, but it can give a weird impression about the game. That is, it's not about this, you know. It's not about fan service. It's a really deep game with really nice concept, nice gameplay, nice story. It's you know, it's really good. It's really, really good. I just wanted to gush about Nier Automata, because this is what I've been doing. This is one of the reasons you haven't seen much videos lately. There's a lot of things going on too. I'm caught up in a strike at work. It you know, my schedule is all over the place, and there's a lot going on right now. So videos are not my top priority, we'll say. So this is one thing, but the other thing that makes me not do much videos is Nier Automata. I'm playing this a lot and I'm enjoying this. I'm gonna probably stream it at some point, but this is the reason I'm not doing a lot of videos. It's because of Nier. Blame Nier and go play it. It's just so good. So anyway, I think I've rambled long enough about it. There's a bunch of better videos about the game out there. Yeah, so just go watch those videos if you want, deep analysis. This is not what I'm doing here. I just wanted to gush about the game. I just wanted to do a convoluted talk. And because it's been a while. So this is it. This is my take on Nier. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, do what the people tell you to do on YouTube. I won't say it. I think it's cringe. And now, Ishan will be happy. I have a Discord channel. Link is in the description. You can join. We talk about games and stuff. We post food pictures and achievements, and we have a lot of fun on my Discord. It's a pretty chill place. So you can join the Discord. I have one. And yeah, this is pretty much it. Now go do something else. Go play games. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.